Okay, afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's keeping well and safe. And what we've got today is part 2 of the Motion RC MD500E. I've been very busy, beavering away for a couple of days, and since I did the build part 1 I've installed the Micro Boost Plus. And obviously now the mechanics were stripped down and completely rebuilt from the head down, tail, all the one-way bearing in the main gear was greased, and now it's installed with a Spectrum AR620 antennaless receiver. If I can get it to focus. A nice compact receiver with enough channels obviously to run the fly barless controller. And then if you look down the gap there, you can see like a little yellow circuit board, which is the circuit board for the navigational lights. I wouldn't say that it's been an easy build. There's all the cables all bound together, not too tight obviously because I don't want them too tight going into the controller. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's been an easy build. I definitely wouldn't say that this is, or should I say, I was pleased with the quality and the fact that everything was thread locked. But as I said in the part 1 build video, the motor pinion was meshed to the main gear much too tight, and you know, I just wanted to just double check everything and make sure that everything was greased and thread locked and adjusted to what I think is correct. So unfortunately I didn't really take any photos yesterday because it was such a gloomy, dull day that it wasn't very good for photos. But yeah, so it's pretty much just the blue part of the tail needs to be glued on, and that's pretty much all that is. Right, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a battery in, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm just going to show you what I would say is the finished article waiting then to be flown. So bear with me and I'll be back soon. Bye. Okay then, so I'm back. I've put the battery in, I've switched on. As you can see, I've done navigation lights, so we've got a slow red strobe under there, and then we've got green on what I call the driver's side. Then we've got the flashing navigation beacon light, and I've also made a bracket and installed a beacon light on the tail. So very pleased with that. You know, I came up with the idea that I could make a bracket and slot it on, and that's roughly where the bracket is on the real Heli. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I say this tail part just needs to be glued. So there's the lights. Obviously then coming from the front, we've got just your flying light or your landing light, and then over on that side we've got the red navigational light as well, which is always on. Okay, and we'll just get a little bit of darkness in. Let's have a look. Yeah, see the old beacon light flashing. And I'll just spin The Heli is actually active at the moment, and I'll talk about that now. Let's get it from that side as well. Let's see, the landing light and the little beacon light where the motor would be, and on the tail. So right, that brings me to just a little bit of a chat about setting the B-stacks up. What I was going to do, obviously with it being a scale model, I wanted to set it up as you would set up a scale model, with 10 degrees positive pitch and minus 2 negative pitch then, and then obviously at mid stick go for 5 degrees positive. But unfortunately when you set the B-stacks up, it calls for everything to be balanced, so shouldn't really make any difference. I've been able to reduce the negative pitch with the pitch curve, so hopefully it won't be set up too aggressive. I mean, I wouldn't set it up as a 3D helicopter because obviously it's a scale helicopter, so I've just gone for 10 degrees positive, 10 degrees negative, and as I said, adjust it out with the pitch curve. But you know, everything is ready to go now. So everything's all tickety-boo. Make sure I've got my throttle cut on, yeah. So you can see the blades moving. And you know, it did take a long time to set everything up, but worth it in the end. So okay, one more thing I wanted to just quickly show is that if I take the front of the fuselage off, a bit difficult one handed, I've actually put a plug in so as I can disconnect the front light, rather than just stretching the fuselage out and stretching the wire. I can just quickly unplug the two halves, and then the fuselage can just go where it needs to, basically. So yeah, just trying to keep it as convenient as possible really for at the field. So there you go. That is the second part of the MD500E build, and thank you for watching. Thank you for all your great comments, and please, if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I'm uploading new videos. But as always, a big thank you to everybody that watches and comments on my channel. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.